The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Morning, guys. Deepak, good morning. Gerardo, Tom, good morning. Fellas, welcome to our Friday. Today is Thursday, April 14th, but it is our Friday. Tomorrow being Good Friday, we will not be here. If you guys are here on trial, good morning and welcome back to the last day of your trial. It is obviously a one-day short week. Albert, good morning. But with complete candor, we don't do much on Fridays anyways. And if you all haven't seen enough by now, nothing I do tomorrow would change or sway you. We have had a bunch of bot trades. Good morning, Becky. Blessings to you. We have had 5 bot trades this morning. Gold had a winning trade. Gold took one trade this morning at 6:45 a.m. First and second targets for me. It has exceeded third target. If you are running a trailer, you would be well above the third target. Bear with me 1 second here, fellas. So gold had one trade, a winning trade. NASDAQ has had 4 trades. So the first trade this morning on the NASDAQ at 6:03 took a long and then flipped into a short. First and second targets were hit. Good morning, Kirk. First and second targets were hit and filled. It then took a long at 7:09 for a first target, small, hey, hubba hubba, small winner only. And then another trade at 7:30 for first. It has now hit second target, so depending on how you've traded it, for me it was a first target win only as it pulled back into the trailing stop. If you used a fixed stop, you would have gotten that second target as well. But at this point, the bots are currently up 965 on the session. We'll see what we can come up with the rest of the morning. We have had a bunch of earnings this morning, guys. Citigroup just reported $2.02 versus $1.66, and $19.2 billion versus $18 billion. So they beat top and bottom. This is fairly big news, and I think which is kind of moving this market a little bit lower. ECB leaves main 7-day refinancing rate unchanged, confirms to end their bond buying program. Okay, so their ECB is ending their bond buying program as well. Goldman Sachs also reported they beat top and bottom, $10.76 versus $8.61, $12.9 billion in revenue versus $11.3. Morgan Stanley also reported and beat, $2.06 versus $1.69 expected, $14.8 billion versus $14 billion for the quarter. So Wells Fargo, lastly, 88 cents versus 81 cents, 17.6 billion versus 17.8. Slight miss on the revenue. And what will be interesting is to see what these banks all have going forward. So see what their forward projections look like. Elon Musk has offered to buy Twitter in full. I think you guys have probably seen that. I'll quickly read the disclaimer. I'll show you guys charts. I'll show you where we're at, and I will give you my opinions. Good morning, Arjan. U.S. government required disclaimer. Futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Don't trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. Last but not least, past performance is not indicative of future results. The fact that I may or may not be in a trade does not lend more or less credence to any trade. Please trade according to your own accounts. Please trade according to your tolerance for risk. Guys are trading. I personally have turned off my NASDAQ bot. This is going to give you a long signal, probably somewhere around 30 to 35. Well, maybe not. 5 seconds left in this candle. So it'd be on the next candle. Okay? It'd be on this current candle is forming the trade. So you have to determine, do I want to trade through the news? There is no right or wrong on that. There's only trader discretion. I obviously have turned mine off. So again, my bot is off for the news, as is my NASDAQ. I'm sorry, gold. Right? That would have given you another 18 handles with the runner still on. I would think this is a miss. Miss. 0.5. Retail, I'm looking for excluding auto. Cares about that number. So we missed on month over month. Still don't have month over month. As well, if your bot was on for the gold trade, you would have gotten first target already as well. But target hit. Okay, so I'll turn these back on. And I'll mark them for totals. Anybody trade their bots through the news? There's first target on the NASDAQ bot, fellas. First target. Gold got both first and second. NASDAQ, if we can break below 90, comes 82. So trade them as you see fit. If you're short 14, you got a decent little trade here. 20 handles. Nice trade. RTY, I have a target at 211. If anybody wants that short, 211. If you trade RTY. ES 44.25 should bounce it. NASDAQ came to 91. We need to break 90. 90. Small sellers. Hourly chart leads me to believe 133 is coming. I think if we get to 133, we're going to see 105, which is that support area. So if you're trailing a runner, if this can get below 180, this turns into a nice trade. Really nice trade. All right, let's Barclay upgrades Delta Airlines to overweight from equal weight. Adjust price target to 60 from 42 because they're always spot on. Goldman Sachs Group beats profit and revenue targets. Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Q1 earnings. Revenue rises, issues Q2 revenue outlook. GoDaddy. Benchmark initiates coverage on GoDaddy with buy rating. Announces price target of 102. Lagarde is doing a press conference here, fellas. Slow and slower, fellas. Crude opens up here in about 12 and a half minutes. Yep. Williams said 50 basis point hike in May is a reasonable option. They're going to hike 50. They're telling you they are. They're going to hike 50. Basically, what's going on here is the bond market, gold, they're all basically saying the Fed is full of crap, and that's not what they're going to do. Which I think is wrong, but they're going to do a Fed hike, another hike. Boom, boom, boom. Fellas, I have nothing with Lagarde, Jabberjohn. I gave the short at 14. Anybody that's taken that, you'd still be short. It's almost a 25 handle trade. Fed's somebody said the underlying inflation, Williams. Doesn't make sense to move quickly to get to neutral rate. 50 bips hike in May is reasonable. He said, does not appear that inflation will ebb anytime soon. Man, to listen to the talking heads yesterday, inflation was topping out. These guys cracked me up. So we got first target here. NASDAQ's going long as well. Bot is now at 1650. See if we can't get another target out of that sucker. Any questions, guys? You're still up about 4.5 minutes. Man, NASDAQ didn't really break that. It came to 76. Man, not bad. Almost a 50 handle trade. Trading up into yesterday's high. Guys, anybody have any questions? 2.5 minutes here, fellas. Crude is turning up on the bot. Or trying to go long. If it gets above 85, it'll probably take a trade. Minute and a half, guys. Minute and a half. NASDAQ. Maybe a small pullback on the open and then a go. $25 seconds, fellas. Three, two, one, off. All right, crude took a long on the bot. NASDAQ maybe bounces off 95. Crude's got first target on the bot. All right, guys, long NASDAQ. NASDAQ's trying to go long. It's trying to go long here, fellas. It's got to get above 34. But I don't have it wanting to sell off. Come on, what are you going to do? Small sellers here, just nothing. ES, meanwhile, is bid nicely. I would think this NASDAQ wants to go as well. I have it long, guys, to 242 target one. Sellers at 240, but that's meaningless. Come on, get above VWAP. Let's go. Get above 33. Small buyers in here. What are you going to do, NASDAQ? Russell took off like a bat out of hell on the open. Look at Russell. Crude got second target on the bot, fellas. Second target hit and filled. Gold is looking to short at the close of this candle in a minute and a half. The bot is now up 2,360. That should put us over $4,000 for the week. We're pretty close to our weekly average. God dang, Russell. Holy Nikes. They bought the living snot out of the Russell. I still like this NASDAQ long, guys. 33 is kind of the pain in the neck. I'm going to take NASDAQ long, guys. Oh, shit. Missed it. Stop. There it is. Okay. There was the spurt to 42. ES, fellas. Probably going to trade to 65. Bond, man, yields are flying. Bonds are getting smoked. You passed 5 different accounts, Ray, or $100,000 accounts? $100,000 account. Which one? All right, so guys, Ray has passed not 1, not 4, but 5 fully funded accounts with Apex. He's using that trade copier software. Nice job, Ray. Woo! I got to get a clapping noise. You may be the leader now with 5. Tim, I think, has 3. Somebody has 4. I forgot who it was. Has 4. Tom's got 3. I'm sorry, Tom, not Tim. Tom. Did I say Tim? Johan has 2. Guys are funded every friggin' place. That's it. I'm going to have to teach my wife to trade. Will they let you do 10? Right? Yes? No limit. Okay. All right, let me take a look at this NASDAQ, guys. We're just chopping around here, fellas. I think we're coming down. Thank you, Bill. Apex has no limit, but suggests a maximum of 10. All right, now we're breaking that 80. Unless NASDAQ comes down below 75, which is going to take us below the 95 in the day low, I can't short it down here. So Apex also has a trade copier program for a reasonable price, and it works great. Very nice. Ray, what did you Apex also says they can arbitrarily stop your number of accounts. Ray, what did you have to do to pass? What was the requirement? Unfortunately, guys, this is going to be a short down to 33 on the hourly here. It's a breakout trade. Short to 33. You could get some violent pullbacks in here, but 33 is where this is. $6,000 in how many days? We have another bot trade. Come on, one more tick. Oh, don't be bashful. One more tick. We're short NASDAQ, guys. It's going to bounce, but it shorts to 33. All right, gold got first target on the bot. Another winner chicken dinner, fellas. Working on 3 Jasels. I told you it's short below 72. 74, whatever I said, 74. I'm not a breakout trader. I'm not taking those trades, but that's the short. We have Michigan consumer sentiment at 10 o'clock. That should be a miss. You think there's anybody that thinks that the economy is warm and fuzzy? Guys, 105 is where this really should come. Back into that support on the daily cloud. If you are short, it is short. If you are not short, until it hits some area of support, nothing I can do. This NASDAQ bot is going to short down here in 10 seconds, which I don't particularly like. I'm going to let it take the trade. This is trade number 7. I don't like selling bottoms, fellas, but that's target 1 is at 46. It might get that. From an order flow standpoint, I would probably try to want to be long in here. It's only 800 sellers. Let's see what we get. It's got to break 50. If it breaks 50, obviously it'll get that first target. But there's some support there at 50. It just held 50. 53. ES is pulling back as well. If it breaks here, it'll get that first target. Came close. I don't like, again, I don't like selling bottoms. So it's got to break 50, and this should be a pretty quick fall down to 105. Oh, you sucker. Hit 47. 3 ticks from first target. 3 ticks. Come on. Maybe one more push. Got it. Another winner. So we got a runner going here. It's got a shot at that last one at 50 handles, guys. If it gets to that last target, I shut bots off. Today is essentially my Friday, right? Or our Friday. The bot is up $3,300. We have exceeded our weekly average. So we still have NASDAQ running, and we have gold running on the bot. Yeah, I have an updated version, Lee, but it's not finished. So I asked Joel to put delta on the bottom of the order flow. I also asked him, watch, if I do this, it will no longer scroll off the bottom of the chart. It'll keep it on the chart. The problem is he has to go back and fix the sizing. I can't tell you what numbers are in that, so it's useless to me, right? I want to see this. So that's how it's got to scroll. Once that's complete, you guys will all get it. We're on support here on the NASDAQ, guys, at 35. This should go after a few whacks. And then below that 35 is going to be 05. I want to see the ES come back to 44.25. Whether it does or does not, I do not know. Gold is almost to this target here at 71.8. I have shut off ES, not going to take a trade anyways. I have shut off crude. These are my last trades for the week. I'm shutting off Russell, which did not take a trade today. And then for my trials, yeah, that was a failure. It was a failure. No, I don't know if it spiked up and got first target or not before it went to stop out. I think it went to a loss. I marked it as a loss. I'm shutting off. There it is. Second target hit and filled. Done with gold. So for my trials at 11 o'clock, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over totals. I'll give you guys a brief presentation as your trials will end today. The bot is currently at, mine is 3,800 green, pending the completion of this NASDAQ trade, which is the last trade of the day for me. So the NASDAQ 11. Here comes that 105, fellas. Anybody short it at that 70, whatever number I gave, 72, 4, 5, whatever it was? Okay, Johan. Should get 105, guys. Somewhere between 105 and 107, but trade them as you see fit. I mean, I guess we could trade all the way down to here today. Nice job, Lori. Up 2,500 and done. Ray, did you start out with 5 accounts, trading them simultaneously, or did you do one at a time? All 5 at once? So what did it cost you to sign up for 5? Like $300 each kind of thing? That's it? $112? Oh, they have 50% going on. Okay. Nice job, Tom. Up $4,700 for the day. Not bad considering your daily goal is $500, Tom. Nice job. Beats working, doesn't it? Tom, this is the end of your 3rd week or 4th week? 3rd. Can I ask you a question? I'm going to ask the question. You don't have to answer it. How much have you made in 3 weeks in this room between bots and order flow trades? Give or take. You don't have to answer it if you don't want to tell. You don't have to. About 26.5 grand in 3 weeks. How many contracts are you trading, Tom? 3 contracts. 26 grand in 3 weeks, guys. This should get us down to that 05 where we should get a bounce. One more press. Bond selling off, yields going hooey. Let me see what we got here. Tesla down 30 bananas on the day. Squares off 230. Twillo's off 344. Q's off $2.50. TLT off $1.56. All right, guys, done for the day. NASDAQ got second target. Second target hit and filled, fellas. I'm done for the day with the bots. No mas. Done for the week, actually. There's no room tomorrow. That puts me at $4,795 green. So for the week, after starting out down 4,100 and a lot of unhappy NASDAQ lovers, 47.95 plus 11.50 yesterday, plus 48.15 minus 41.12. The bot did 66.48 for the week. Well above its weekly average of 43.39. If you folks are here on trial and you are unimpressed, I got nothing for you. There's your 105. 105 hit. I'm going to try a long, guys, off this support area. Give me some buyers, please. There it is. All right, I tried a long here. It's off support. I have a few buyers. I'd really like to get out of here at 17 on at least 2. Come on, bounce. 15, 16, got 16. Come on, couple mas. Thank you, Jeff. I generally get my targets, sometimes not straight away, but come on, let's go, NASDAQ. All right, guys. 8 to 17, not a big trade, but it's obviously a counter trend trade here, so I'm good with it. I'm out. We could come 93 if this breaks. It's holding. I showed you guys this in pre-market, right? I told you it was a short. We failed the 50-day overnight. We just traded into the 52 period on the daily cloud. I expect this to bounce. If this does not bounce in here, Fubard, they'll sell this off heavy. And it's not getting much of a bounce. I mean, I would have expected a bigger bounce than this. If this does not hold, we are probably going to trade down to 950. So what we're doing is, if you look at the cloud, we're extrapolating this out lower and lower, right? Now, this may be it for the day, maybe a little lower and a bounce back up, et cetera, right? But as we get into no trading tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, so let's say you got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. By next week, Thursday, this target on the NASDAQ becomes 13,700. Not that we can't blow out down there, but that's where I think we're going to head, and then wash out these lows. You know, bonds cannot get any damn help whatsoever. I missed the short on bonds. I wasn't really watching, but bonds were a short back here at 8:30 at 42.29. Whole basis point. Jesus, bad miss. Okay, so we're holding that support zone. Big bid now is down here at 100. Does anybody have any questions, guys? You're welcome, Lori. Yep, I'll do it at just after I close the room in an hour. Is there anybody that did not make money today? Is there anyone that's not making money? Only reason we're here, guys. You're making money overall, but not taking NQ off the target 2 is costly. You mean on your bot? Or what do you mean not taking it off at target 2? I don't understand. Oh, you stayed in for target 3. On which trade? This current short? Yeah, that's you have to understand that target 3 is 3.5 times average true range, right? Now, the Russell does it consistently because it's a Unirenko. For the NASDAQ, or especially the ES, to go 3.5 times average true range on a regular basis is not common. Now, gold did it. I mean, I came out at target 2, could have gotten that and then some. All right, so gold is kind of saying, all right, well, maybe, at the moment, maybe there's something to this 50 bip raises. Failed breakout. It's into some support here. Gold could get a bounce here. I don't think so, but yeah, 62. I mean, we're into a support zone. Crude, nothing. Russell. So I missed the Russell short. I showed you guys Russell. We traded up through this. We traded into almost to the 26 period on the daily cloud, right? I would think Russell's a short, but 65.7 on Michigan consumer sentiment. It's a beat. Wouldn't have believed that. Guys, long on the ES. Look, God dang it. 25 to the tick. 25 half, maybe 25. That was our long. 25. Your long ES. You just have a 5-handle stop bigger now. Long ES. Unless you want to pray for a pullback, but ES was long off 25. We hit 24.75. Call it to the tick. Anybody remember to take it at 25? I got to leave pending orders. Anybody take it at 25? Not bad. Nice, Paul. One guy. Missed a nice bond short, fellas. Nice job, Joe. Okay, Gary. All right, bunch of you guys got it. Paul got it. Okay. I'll look at it today, Dean. I wasn't around yesterday afternoon. I'll look at it today. I saw it in Skype. Okay, I'll look at him when I close the room. Nice, Francisco. Beautiful. So if you guys, here's how you can trade this ES now. We're back into value area low. You can, take some risk off at 10 handles if you like. You can hold it for a move, maybe back up to 44.65. I can't tell you that it's absolutely going there, but above 25, that's what we're targeting, is 65. Okay? Trade them, as you see fit. Your point of control is 41. So that's going to be the hurdle. I don't know. He's still there. They'll try to press it down to him at some point. He just smaller bid here now. And you got 26 at 10 and 15. We need a pullback. I'd look for the long there. So if I were, see, he jumped again. He's back to 52 to buy at 100. And it comes to 52 quarter. It's trying to go long on the small time frame. Bigger time frames are shorts. This could bounce to 86. My final target will be that unfinished auction if I can get out of a piece. There we go. Come on. God dang it. Got the 53.50. I need 52 to go. It's right on that cusp. Okay, I absolutely will, Todd. Come on, NASDAQ, let's go. Holding 3-minute support. There it goes. Come on. Give me 10 handles. 2 ticks shy. 3 ticks shy. I took 2 off, fellas. 2 off. And I'm out. Done with it. This will go long if it bids above 65. They'll find buyers. Long above 65. Call it 66. If you guys want to take a long, 66. Got our buyers. We're going to try to get 85 for one. Target 1, 84 maybe. From 66. Trade them as you see fit. We're fighting this seller imbalance. We got right to the top of it. You rat bag. Come on. Go get 83, 84. 80, 84, 83 to 86 is the target zone. But trade them as you see fit. Excuse me, fellas. I'm going to add one in here if it comes. All right, now I have 3. Thank you, Veronica. I'm going to adjust target, guys, now to 79. Target 1 to 79. 79 quarter. If we get up through this previous here, 72, we should be good. There we go. Come on. I need 74 now. Ah, you mother hucker. I'll be out here momentarily, guys. I'm out. Out and done. Out and done. Back into a short, into the low of the day. Back below the 95. It got a nice move, but didn't go to target. I'll go back above the 95. If it does, it's a long again. Maybe back up at 56. I'm going to put an ATM on, guys. 10 handles. All right. I'm going to try this again at 56 on the move above VWAP. I mean, the 95, 56. Come on, you should find buyers here. Okay, got that first target at 10, now free. Essentially the same trade. All right, it's a trade I teach you guys in class. Hang on, guys, 1 second. If we can get up through 74, target is 86 and then 110. 86 and 110. I have to make a call, guys. All right, guys, I'm still thinking this is going to break up to 86, 87. I'm on the phone managing the trade, which I hate doing. Crude is basically back to entry. It came within a few ticks of target. Here's where we're at. I still think it's going to go and higher. Come on, NASDAQ. Get through these levels. I am doing an afternoon session. Yeah, yesterday was, kind of an anomaly that I missed. My trial's in the room. I'm going to give you guys a brief presentation momentarily. I'm about done for the week. I'm green. You guys should all be green. But one of my members, where the heck? Let me see where he sent it. Could be. So, guys, one of my new members, Tom Scott, he's the guy that has 3 funded accounts in 3 weeks. Said to me he's made over 26 grand in the 3 weeks he's been here live. Sent me an email. And he said, just wanted to share a sincere thank you for all that you do. Below you will see all the different programs I've tried during, how about this? Let's see, can't see, just make sure you can't see an email or anything. So here, this is the email he sent me. Below you'll see all the different programs I've tried during the last year or so and my results compared to yours. Algo Futures, don't know them, lost $2,346. RD3 Trading System, lost $47.90. Build Alpha, lost $12.65. Buy-Side Global, lost $65.50. Devil's Edge, well, that one's not bad. Lost, made $350. MZ Pack, never heard of it, lost $22.50. Knobs, made $12.50. Delta Scalper, lost $32.50. Traders Agency's Tunnel Trader, lost $800. Trader Agency's Destination Trader, lost $3,500. Ninja E-Mini Bots, from probably Ninjacators, lost $6,300. Apex Sniper System, lost $1,250. DTS from the Indicator Warehouse, lost $5,050. Targets Trading Pro All Bots made $26,500 in 3 weeks. Targets Trading Pro Breakout Indicator made $4,500. He's only had that a week, maybe 2. He does utilize Ludwig levels, which I strongly recommend. And he uses Dean's aggressive growth and what's CC? I'll remember it when you say it, but box mixed into the originals, and that cruiser class box. This changes daily. All this on a $500 daily goal, which would have put me $7,500 in the money, and I netted over $30,000 utilizing your tools. Feel free to give out my email to trials that would like to hear about my results. I have all the license keys for the above mentioned products and the respective track records. That's from a guy who's been a member 3 weeks, guys. 3 weeks. Any of my trials have any questions? I mean, what a better endorsement. I did not ask for that endorsement. Nice job, Randy or Sue. Oh, Sue. I should have known it was you because you outtrade Randy. You have a blessed weekend as well, James. I will see you on Monday. Happy Easter. Guys, if you're taking off early, if you've made your money and you're leaving, I would ask one thing, and that is you remember what we celebrate on Sunday. If you folks are not Christian, I'm happy to talk to anybody. My wife Shirley will. Most of this room is, in fact, Christian. If you guys are leaving, have a blessed Easter. I'm sure Albert is another. We have many Christians in here, fellas. We've got a new day low. We're now coming to that 14,000. I missed my 42 short. Anybody remember to take 42 short? You got it down to 21. He's using them all, Robert. Yeah, so here's the thing. I oftentimes get asked, or maybe not asked. I oftentimes hear, I don't trade blank. I mean, I've been doing this for over 10 years now. And I generally hear, I don't trade blank. Fill in the blank, right? I don't trade crude. I don't trade gold. I don't trade this. And honestly, guys, for a long time, and you'll hear me say I generally don't trade the YM or I generally don't trade the Russell. Now, I'll trade anything as long as it makes sense. And if I did this on the chart, you have no idea what those charts are. Charts is charts, right? Charts is charts. So oftentimes with the bot, people will be interested in one of two versions. If you guys are here on trial, I guess I might as well go over this now. There are two versions of the bot. There is the full version, which allows you to trade not only the 5 instruments that you have watched me trade this week, but anything you may like. If you want to put it on cotton, corn, cocoa, lumber, frozen concentrated orange juice, it doesn't matter. It'll trade anything, right? The question would be finding the settings for it, but you can trade it on anything. Then I have a 2-version bot, which is $16.97. So it's, $800 difference. So people will oftentimes say to me, well, maybe I'll save the $800. Let me license it for the NASDAQ and ES, which makes completely no sense because they generally trade in sympathy with one another. Not always, but generally. So you're essentially trading the same asset class, right? Well, I don't trade gold. I don't want to trade crude. Okay. The whole point is to make money. Does it matter? Doesn't matter, right? Does not matter. Care less if I make money with cotton, cocoa, NASDAQ, doesn't matter. The point I'm trying to make is with the full version, trading 5 instruments, you obviously have more instruments to trade. And, for instance, if you were just trading the NASDAQ and one other instrument, right? The NASDAQ on Monday, the bot finished down $4,100 on Monday, but it was not due to gold. Gold on Monday was 3 for 3. Russell on Monday was 3 for 3. ES was 1 for 1. Crude, though it was 2 for 5 on Monday, still made money because the reversals all went to targets. Where we got killed was the NASDAQ. It had 5 losing trades. So that $4,100 down, if you were only trading the NASDAQ in one other instrument, would have been exacerbated. The other instruments bailed you out to a degree. Now, had I taken that last NASDAQ trade that day, I'd shut my bot off, if you recall. I would have been down about $1,200 or $1,400. Nothing. The point I'm trying to make is all of the instruments working in concert allow for not only the offsetting of 1 or 2 that may have a bad day, but allow for you to generally be profitable. I would say the Russell. It has the smallest draw, John. It doesn't make the most money, but it also doesn't, won't ding you as hard as the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ can ding you. There's no 2 ways about it. The second biggest issue that most traders have with the bot is they manage their own trades. That is not what the bot was created for. If you're going to take trades off because it's taking some draw, only to watch it go to target, you're not utilizing the bot in the manner in which it should be. If you guys have been on trial all week, I have not micromanaged one single trade. I have not done it one time. I have allowed the bot to be fully automated, which is what it was built for. So gold would be in a long if you're still trading. I told you when I was turning my bots off. So there are 2 versions of the bot. There is the 2 instrument bot. If some of you guys are absolutely insistent, I'm not trading blank. Okay. All right. And then there is the full version for $24.97. I have never once discounted, other than for trials, right? I discounted to $24.97 for trials. I've never once had a discount, and I'm never going to. I just read you guys an email from a member who has tried, I don't know what was on there, 15, 20 different systems, whatever it was. I don't need to. The bot makes money. Does it make money every trade? No. Does it make money every day? Clearly not. Does it make money every week? Generally. The next question I get is, how big an account do I need in order to trade all of the instruments with 3 contracts? Tough question to answer. So it depends on margin. presumptively you guys are with Ninja, but I feel personally $15,000 at a minimum will allow for you to trade 3 contracts. Now you have seen this week where we've been in, frequently we're in 2 trades simultaneously. Oftentimes we could be in 3. I have rarely seen 4 and don't ever remember 5 if it's happened. So it's going to be predicated on margin. But my opinion is $15,000. I think you're safe. Hey, David. Yeah, okay. So, if you get a drawdown, yeah, of course it can happen. Listen, I had a guy, his first day live with the bot. Yes, I can, Ron. His first day live with the bot was Monday. He called me up and said, I lost email. He said, I lost money. What am I doing wrong? Nothing. The bot is down. I haven't heard from him the rest of the week, so presumptively he's happy. But the bot was down on Monday. It takes losing trades. It has bad days. Sometimes it gets up, it fights with its wife, and it doesn't want to trade. I don't know. Let me give you guys our weekly totals. And then, so let's go over. Okay, Patrick. Let's go over the bot trades, guys. Okay. So trade number 1 on gold. By the way, good morning. Yep, good morning. Or maybe good afternoon to you. 6:45 a.m. Net gold took its first trade. First and second targets hit, which is what I utilize, first and second targets. I do not trade the third target. Doesn't mean you can't. I just know that the probabilities of a third target being hit are less than they are at second target. The bot utilizes average true range to identify these targets. These are not generic. These are not made up. The bot is utilizing a sophisticated program of measuring market volatility vis-a-vis average true range, and then identifying the targets. So I know that this is 3.5 times average true range. We need a little bit of a spurt to get 3.5 times average true range. I trade targets 1 and 2. Got them. Trade number 2, 8:30. The bot was off for news. I didn't trade it during news. I generally do not if it's 4-star news. All right. If you did, there's another $390, $490, $590, $630 you could add to the totals. Trade number 3, bot back on, first target winner only. Trade number 4, got that trade as well, first and second targets, and exceeded third. I am not in this trade. Bot is off, but it looks like it's going to get another winner. So today, 4 for 4, right, on gold. Crude took 1 trade, winner. 9:30 this morning, crude put out a long. Targets 1 and 2 hit. It's the only trade. 5 winners now in gold. Gold got that target. Not factoring into any totals, but it does factor into my statistics. ES, Jump City, took 2 trades all week. Nothing. 1 for 2. No trades today. Russell. Not a trade today that I took before I shut the bot off. Would have been a losing trade, which I marked it as such. But not a trade all week. I mean, not a trade all day, officially. Yeah, that went to stop and then rolled over. And our hero, we're back dating again, NASDAQ and I. We made up after Monday. Trade number 1 was a losing trade. It rolled into a short. So the trade long at 6:03 rolled into a short at 6:18. Targets 1 and 2 were hit and filled. Trade number 3 was a long at 709 that got target 1 only. Trade number 4 was a short that got target 1 only for me. It popped back up into the stop or the trailing stop and out. At 827, the bot took a long just ahead of the news, which I did not take. Did go to target. So I don't have that total in my totals either. Official trade number 5 at 836 got first target only. Trade number 6 at 927 appears to be, I can't really tell. I think it was a losing trade. I marked it as such. Yeah, it's a losing trade. It's a losing trade. It is a losing trade. And then last trade number 7, first and second targets hit and filled. I told you guys if NASDAQ got second target, I would be shutting my bot off, which I did. Okay. On the day, here is the total, plus 47.95. So because today is Thursday, although it's essentially our Friday, I'm going to do what I do every week. I am going to give you guys totals. Week ending April 14th. Okay. On the week, the NASDAQ was 16 of 25. RTY, 7 of 8. Only losing trade was today. Gold, 14 of 16. CL, 6 of 10. ES, 1 of 2. Daily totals. Monday, minus 4,112.50. Tuesday, plus 48.15. Wednesday, plus 1,150. And Thursday, plus 47.95. Week total, plus 6,648. 40-week total. Got to add it up, guys. 1 second. $175, 897.50. There are your totals. That's the week. If you guys are here on trial, you've seen this every day, and you've received an email follow-up every day. I will not be sending out a follow-up email today. If you guys are not with us on Monday as a member, your loss. If after seeing what you've seen this week, in addition to the testimonial from a 3-week member that isn't good enough for you, I got nothing for you. I wish you well. I will not be sending out a follow-up email today. I do not send out a follow-up email on Fridays, which essentially today is Friday. If you are interested in becoming a member, please send me an email. Tell me what you'd like to do. I will invoice you. Anybody have any questions before we wrap it up for Easter Sunday, fellas? As I say every year, especially at Christmas and Easter, do not forget what it is that we celebrate. Okay, Earl, do not forget what it is we celebrate. If you are not a Christian or would like to talk to somebody about Christianity, I am always happy to speak to someone. My wife will speak to anyone. I'm sure we have plenty of members that will speak about our faith as well. All right? Peace be with you all. I will see all of you on Monday. Earl, send me an email if you're interested in joining. Send me an email and let me know what you'd like to do. Guys, peace be with you all. Be blessed. Enjoy your families. I will see everyone on Monday. I will see my 12 o'clock guys at noon for order flow class. I will see my 1 o'clock guys in 2 hours. Be blessed, fellas. It's been my pleasure.